Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena. If you guys are new, I would love for you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. I make fashion, beauty, and lifestyle videos on this channel, and I would love for you guys to be a part of this community. I am currently 36 weeks pregnant with my first baby, and I have packed my hospital bag. I am completely ready to go. The only thing I haven't packed is my husband's stuff, but we'll get to that later. That'll be easy to pack. I was actually a labor and delivery nurse for 4 years prior to doing YouTube and blogging full time. So even though this is my first baby, I really do have good insight into the hospital experience, and I feel like I know exactly what I need and what I don't need at the hospital. I do want to disclaim that I only worked at one hospital and I live in Texas in the US, so I can't speak for every hospital and for every country and things like that. So definitely consult your hospital on things that you may need to bring. So I'm just basically speaking off of my own experience, but I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get started. The first thing that I want to say is, even if you show up to the hospital with just literally the clothes on your back, you are going to be just fine. Honestly, the hospital will provide you most of your essentials. I'm going to be sharing with you everything I'm packing that's going to help just keep you comfortable and just, I don't know, just make the hospital experience more of like an enjoyable, like not so clinical experience for you, and just give you like that sense of comfort. That's basically what all of these things are. So that's the first thing that I want to say. Don't feel bad if you're not bringing all of this stuff. They are not necessities. They're just kind of like for comfort. Okay, so for the actual bags that I'm bringing, I am bringing a small carry-on sized roller bag luggage for me and the baby. It's right next to me, but I'm not gonna like pick it up. So I'm gonna put me and the baby's clothes in that. Then I'm bringing my just regular like tote bag purse so that I can have like easy access to certain things that I may need during labor. And then I'm just bringing like a smaller duffel size bag for my husband and for larger items like snacks and drinks and things like that. So those are the bags that I'm going to be bringing. Okay, the first thing I want to mention are the shoes I'm wearing up to the hospital. So these are just some Adidas slides. These are just super easy to slip on. They're comfortable. They're easy to walk around in. They do give me like some room if my feet were to swell, because I know a lot of times they give you fluids at the hospital and that can make you a little bit swollen. So these to me are the most practical shoes to wear to the hospital. They're also really easy to clean. I've seen some girls wear like fuzzy slippers or like slippers that are made out of like cloth material that are a little bit harder to clean, and I just wouldn't recommend it because hospitals are dirty and they definitely clean the floors, but I just wouldn't trust it. So something like this where I know I can like sanitize them afterwards, this is definitely a very practical shoe to wear. The next thing I'm bringing is a couple of pillows. So hospital pillows are not the most comfortable. I'm just speaking from my personal experience at the hospital. The ones from home are definitely going to be a lot more comfortable. Pillows are used for so many different things during labor, as far as like positioning, and then also after labor for breastfeeding and positioning baby and things like that. And having even just one extra pillow will help so much, because sometimes hospital pillows are like few and far between, and sometimes I would need like at least 4 or 5 pillows for one patient. So having that extra pillow is gonna help so much. Speaking of pillows, this is something that I have gotten a lot of use out of during my 3rd trimester. This is a wedge pillow, and I thought I would just go ahead and bring it to the hospital because it's small, it doesn't take up that much room, and I really do think it's gonna be helpful. So basically this is so that when you're laying on your side, your belly doesn't feel like it's pulling down, and so it gives you that little bit of extra support. And as a nurse, I would always put like stuff, like a thinner pillow underneath the patient's belly, and this is just so much more practical for that use, and I wish I'd had this for all my patients. So I think this is going to be super helpful. I went ahead and just picked up a little affordable blanket from Target, and this is, again, is just for comfort. There's definitely blankets at the hospital, but I just figured like if I wanted one that was a little softer or just that made me feel a little bit more like home, then I would bring this one. Next, I'm going to share with you guys what I'm bringing in this little, I'm going to call it like my little labor pouch because this I'm going to keep in my purse so it's easily accessible during labor. I'm not really going to want to open up my roller luggage during labor, so this will be super convenient if I needed my husband to grab me something real fast, or if I needed the nurse to hand me something. It'll just be easy for me to be like, hey, in my purse I have this pouch, and then I can grab it myself. This pouch is actually a designer inspired bag that I got off Amazon, and if I can find it, I will link it down below. Okay, so in this little bag I have a pack of facial wipes. These are micellar, so they remove makeup and they cleanse the skin. So it's just kind of like a 2-in-1. If I went to the hospital and I had makeup on, I'm just the kind of person, I know I'm not gonna want to be wearing makeup while I'm in labor. I just feel like, you know, you get really sweaty and hot, and it would just feel better to just feel super clean. So I brought some facial wipes, I have deodorant, and I have some chapstick. These are going to be things that you will definitely want to, like, you know, refresh yourself during labor. I also brought this little fan. We actually do have fans at our hospital, but sometimes they were like few and far between. Like, we would kind of save them for patients that were like really, like they really needed it. So this is actually one that can connect to your car seat or your stroller, so it'll be great for baby, but I'm bringing it to the hospital for myself during labor. I love how it had these little bendy legs, so you can just set it on the table next to you and then just turn it on. Believe me, there's so many times, especially when ladies are pushing, they just get super hot. The alternative to this is fanning the patient with like a folder or just anything I could find that I could fan the patient with. So if they had had one of these, this would have been awesome. I also have a little facial spray as well to just help keep me feeling fresh, and a little like travel size moisturizer in case I want to use this on my face or my hands or anything. I have an extra hair tie. This is definitely an essential. You want to have your hair up, out of your face, off your neck, at least personally, just like while you're pushing and you're in labor. Also threw in a pair of grippy socks. You do not need to bring grippy socks. I think most hospitals will provide these, mostly because the grippy part will help prevent patients from falling. So I don't know, I just thought these would be a little bit more comfortable than the ones that they provide at the hospital, so I threw in a pair of these. So I also have my AirPods in here, and I'm also going to, like, I guess just try to throw in my phone charger right before we head out the door. It is the 10-foot long charger. I would totally recommend getting a really long charger or doing like one of those portable chargers, because you never really know where the bed's gonna be in relation to any like open outlets, and you want it to be able to like reach you while you're laying in bed and be able to like charge your device. So I would totally recommend that. So that's pretty much everything that's in my little grab bag that'll be in my purse, that'll be easily accessible during labor. Another thing I am bringing for labor is entertainment, because a lot of times for like a vaginal delivery, you're just really playing the waiting game a lot of times. So for hours and hours, you're just sitting in your room, and it would be really nice to have your laptop so you can watch like your Netflix shows or books or any kind of thing that would just really keep you entertained for hours and hours. So I'm bringing our laptops. They're really not things that I can like pre-pack, so I'm hoping I can just like grab them before I head out the door. I'm just gonna have like a little list of like all the last minute things that I'll just need to like bring in my bag. This is a really funny story actually. I had a patient one time whose husband brought in a literal 55-inch flat screen TV and his PlayStation so he could play video games. Please don't do that. Definitely things to keep you entertained that are like small and practical. The next thing that I'm bringing that I can't really pre-pack as well is our camera equipment, because I'm constantly using that, but I definitely want to make sure we're bringing our cameras and chargers and like SD cards and all the things that we need to document the labor and like take pictures of baby afterwards and stuff like that. And honestly, like that is totally not a necessity. I'm just doing that because this is kind of what I do, and I'm just super into photography. You can get just as good a footage on your phone, so don't feel bad about not having a like fancy camera setup or anything like that. So that's pretty much everything I'm bringing for the labor part of my stay. I'm gonna be wearing the hospital gown during labor and even a little bit afterward. Hospital gowns get super messy and sometimes even need to be changed even before you have the baby, because there's just a lot going on. So I would rather just wear the hospital gown and then just change into my own clothes like after I take a shower, like after delivery. If you want to bring your own hospital gown, I mean, you do you. If that's gonna make you feel more comfortable, just make sure that it has snaps across the arms so that you can easily get those on and off with IVs and things like that, and also will allow easy access for baby and breastfeeding. Okay, so the next little section that I have is for postpartum. So this is for after you deliver the baby, after you like take a shower finally and you feel fresh. I personally am going to want to change into some of my own clothes. So I went ahead and brought some PJs. This is a sleep dress. I'm going to bring a couple of these. I only have one right now, but I'm going to throw another one in my bag just in case I get this one dirty. I got this one from Target. It's by the brand Stars Above. It's really soft and just super comfy. I think these like button down sleep dresses are super convenient and like the perfect thing to wear to the hospital for your pajamas. First of all, because the buttons will allow easy access for breastfeeding, and then also since it's like you don't have to worry about the pants, it's going to allow easy access for your nurses to check your bleeding and rub your tummy and all that stuff after delivery as well. So this is what I am planning on sleeping in at the hospital. I'm also bringing a nursing tank top. I think this will be really nice to just lounge around and have easy access for breastfeeding. And then I really liked how this tummy area seemed like it would like kind of suck you in. I also brought another little thing to help kind of suck me in after delivery. This is called the After Band by Ingrid and Isabel. I think this is going to be really nice to just help you feel more secure. I've just heard that a lot of women after delivery, their belly just feels kind of like jello, and it just feels more supportive to have something tighter around your tummy. So I brought that and the nursing tank top. We'll see which one I prefer. I also brought a nursing bra. I just got this one off Amazon. I'm going to try it out and see how I like it, but it was super inexpensive, and so I'm just going to see whether I like wearing that at the hospital or the nursing tank top. But anyways, I have options if I need them. I'm also bringing a little thin jersey robe to wear over my nursing tank top, just for modesty if I was to have visitors, or honestly just because this one's super cute and it would be really cute for photos. I also got this same material and pattern in the swaddle blanket and like the bow. It's all from the brand called Posh Peanut. I will link this down below. It's the most beautiful pattern. It's like roses, and anyways, I thought this would make me feel like pretty and special after delivery, so I'm bringing that. Thought I would mention this now. These are the clothes I'm going to be wearing home, so this is like my coming home outfit. When you are coming home from the hospital, I mean, personally, I'm just like literally going straight home, and so I just want to be super comfortable, so I'm wearing like a little lounge set that I got from Target. It's that same brand, Stars Above. It's the same material as that sleep dress, and it's super comfy and soft. And I got a bigger size in the pants. I got like a large, so they'd be super stretchy and comfy. And I would recommend for anyone who wears hijab to just definitely have some like big stretchy comfy pants, so that if you needed to walk the halls, or if you needed to like run to NICU or just something like that where you need to leave your room, then you would be able to cover your legs rather than just with a blanket in your wheelchair. You could have on some like big stretchy pants, that way you can keep your legs covered. But this is the outfit that I'm wearing home. Just something super comfy and soft and stretchy. Another thing I'm bringing is just a jersey hijab. That way if I'm walking the halls or if I'm having to be transferred from one room to another, I can just literally just throw this over and everything's covered and it's just easy. And I'll probably wear this home from the hospital as well. This is my breastfeeding pillow that I purchased. I'm just gonna leave this in the car and I'm not gonna get it out unless I absolutely need it, just because it's really not necessary, because a lot of times you can position the baby perfectly with like regular pillows at the hospital. But this is recommended by so many lactation consultants. This is the My Breast Friend breastfeeding pillow. It's super like ergonomic for you and baby, and I do feel like this would be helpful for a lot of moms just in the beginning, because those first few days of breastfeeding in the hospital is just such a huge learning curve. But having something like this, I feel like would be super helpful. So if you have a breastfeeding pillow, I would just leave it in the car, and just if you need it, you can grab it. The next thing I'm bringing are some shower shoes. These are just some cheap flip-flops from Old Navy. I just wanted something to protect my feet from just all the germs. Personally, I just would feel more comfortable, so I'm bringing those. I'm also bringing my own peri bottle. This is absolutely not essential. I don't even know of any patients that actually brought their own peri bottles. Maybe like 1 or 2 people that I remember, because the hospital does provide you a peri bottle. I just thought this one seemed a little bit more like easy to use, because you can hold it upside down and it will get the exact angle that you need it to go. So this one's by Frida Mom, so I will link this down below. The next thing I'm bringing are a few of these postpartum diapers. So these are definitely not an essential, because my hospital and most hospitals, at least in the United States, will provide you with the mesh panties and the pads for your entire stay. But I just think that these seem so comfortable and super convenient. I'm definitely going to be wearing the hospital like mesh panties and the pads probably up until I shower. In the beginning, you're going to be needing to change that pad like super frequently, so there's just no point in like wasting these. But probably after like 24 hours, I will probably switch over to using these just because I feel like they'll be a little bit more comfortable and you don't have to worry about the pad moving around and things like that. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm bringing like 5 of them. I don't know if I'm really gonna use them or not, but I just thought that they looked super convenient. I'm also bringing some nipple pads. I'm not really sure if I'm going to need these. Your milk usually doesn't come in at least for a few days after delivery, but I'm already leaking a little bit of colostrum, so I figured I would just go ahead and bring these just in case because they're small, so why not pack them? I mean, I just don't want to get like my nursing cami or anything all dirty. So next I'm going to talk about what's in my toiletry bag. The first thing that's in here is my nipple butter. I just brought my own organic one just because I feel like I would feel more comfortable using this, but the hospital, at least the one that I worked at, provides lanolin ointment for that as well. But it's just super important to make sure that you're staying on top of this so that you avoid cracked nipples with breastfeeding. I also am bringing my own shampoo and conditioner. You guys, the hospital shampoo and conditioner is not going to be like the one that you use at home at all. I mean, I think the one that we had was like a shampoo body wash, like that you don't even have to use water with. It was like it's not going to be what you're used to at home. So definitely bring like a mini size shampoo and conditioner. I personally will want to wash my hair just so I can feel like super clean. Bring your hair products. I'm bringing like just a little leave-in conditioner. Also bringing my own body wash. You can also get these little containers at Target or Walmart or anywhere. That way you can put your own products in the little mini travel sizes, and it's just super easy to pack. For skincare, I have my makeup remover wipes that are in my purse, and then I'm also just bringing a cleanser. I also just put a little bit in this little travel case as well. I'm bringing a moisturizer, and then this is my Good Genes by Sunday Riley. It's like one of my favorite skincare products ever, and I just happen to have a little mini size, so I just threw it in here. But that's it. I'm keeping everything super minimal and simple as far as products go. I also have this in here. This isn't like a toiletry, but these are called After Ease drops, and these are supposed to help with the cramping associated with like your uterus contracting during breastfeeding and things like that. So I have not tried these obviously, but I've heard good things about it, so I'm gonna try these as well. You just put like a few drops in your drink while you're breastfeeding, and it's supposed to help with the cramps. I also have a brush, and I have my toothpaste and toothbrush in here as well. So that is pretty much everything that's in my toiletry bag. Some things that I am not bringing to the hospital. I'm not bringing my breast pump because the hospital will provide you with a hospital grade breast pump if you actually need it while you're there. I'm not bringing Tux pads, which are the witch hazel pads that help soothe the area down there. The hospital provides that. The hospital also provides the pain, like the numbing spray for down there, and any medication. So I'm not bringing like any ibuprofen or Tylenol or anything like that because I'll be taking all of that at the hospital. You really don't want to take any kind of medications or anything that's not provided by the hospital so that they can keep track of everything that you're taking and when you last took it. The last thing that I'm bringing for myself, which I'm not sure 100% if I will use it, is just a little bag of makeup. You just want to feel a little bit more like put together, a little bit more human. It's not a bad idea to bring makeup with you. I'm just bringing some like tinted moisturizer, a little bit of concealer, some bronzer, lip gloss, and mascara. Maybe when I want to take some pictures or something, at least I have a little something to help me feel a little bit more human. So I'm bringing that, and that's pretty much everything for myself. Okay, so moving on to what I'm bringing for the baby. So honestly, you guys, the hospital will provide most every single thing that you will like absolutely need for the baby. Diapers, wipes, formula, swaddle blankets, hat, even the baby hairbrush, the shampoo. I'm trying to think what else we provide. Literally just anything that you would need. Even like a t-shirt. We provide the babies with little like t-shirts to wear. So unless you have like a specific type of diaper or wipe or product that you really want to use on your baby, there's really no need to bring anything like extra. I am going to go ahead and bring a couple of outfits, so I'm going to share the ones that I'm bringing. So I'm bringing 2 outfits for the baby, and I'm bringing one newborn size and one 0 to 3 month just to see, like, I don't know how big she's gonna be, so we'll see. But the one thing that I do want to keep in mind is having it super easy access for diaper changes and easy access for the security tag that's going to be around the baby's ankle. So I'm bringing a knotted gown. This one's by Lulu & Company. And I'm also bringing a zip up sleeper. This one is by Spearmint Love. One of these outfits will be her coming home outfit, just something super soft and comfy and easy for diaper changes. Both outfits that I'm bringing also have the fold over mittens. I'm not going to bring any mittens to the hospital, or socks for that matter, because they just get lost. It just seemed like they never stayed on the babies whenever I would see them. I am bringing my own pacifier. So the hospital that I work at and am delivering at, they do not provide pacifiers for babies, mainly because with breastfeeding, introducing a nipple can kind of cause nipple confusion in some babies. I'm just bringing one just in case I feel like I really need one. Just know that your hospital may not provide these, so that's just something to keep in mind. And I'm also bringing the little pacifier clip with it as well. Next, I'm bringing just a bunch of like cute photo props and stuff, because I know I'm gonna want to take pictures in the hospital. So I have a couple of like different swaddle blankets, I have some bows, and I also have this little Hello World little acrylic card, and I also am bringing a letterboard. You guys can see it. This is a really pretty pink one I found from Target, so I'll link that down below. But anyways, I'm just bringing a bunch of stuff for cute photos and stuff like that. Not essentials, like I said, but I think it's gonna be super fun. These swaddle blankets that I'm bringing for photo props will also double as a use of like a nursing cover if I have guests come in while I'm nursing, and will also like double as like a car seat cover as well. Speaking of car seat, that is the last thing that I'm bringing for baby, and that is like the #1 essential that you have to bring to the hospital, or else you can't bring your baby home. So yeah, definitely bringing my car seat, and I think that's pretty much everything that I'm bringing for baby. Since I haven't packed my husband's bag, like I said, I have everything like all written down, so I thought I'd just share with you guys what I'm packing for him. So I'm packing his toiletry bag. He's gonna probably use most of like my like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, things like that, so I don't have to like pack another set of that. I just need to put his toothbrush, toothpaste, and like deodorant. 2 pairs of pajamas, 2 pairs of regular clothes. Also going to pack him snacks, which I actually already have his snack bag, which is actually for him during labor and also for me after delivery as well. When you are in labor, you're most likely only going to be allowed ice chips. You're definitely going to want to have some nice snacks waiting for you after delivery. I have some granola bars, peanut butter crackers, and chocolate. So that's what's in our snack bag. Blanket pillow for husband. Making sure that he has his ID is super important. A lot of labor and delivery and postpartum units are lockdown units, which means you have to have your ID, and you have to like have a name badge created for you in order to enter the unit. And then just entertainment for him, so his laptop and like chargers and headphones and all that kind of stuff as well. So that's basically all I'm bringing for him, which will be super easy to just like throw together. And then lastly, I wanted to share with you guys what I'm bringing for my nurse's gift. Since I worked with all the nurses, plus I know like how hard they work, I'm just bringing a nurse's gift. Not every patient does this, but it is very, very appreciated. As a nurse, I know that we appreciate food very, very much. So I'm bringing like a big snack bag for labor and delivery, and also the postpartum units. They're separate at our hospital, but they may be like a combined unit at other hospitals. So I basically just put in a bunch of like non-perishable snacks that they can grab and just eat while they're charting. So I have like chocolate, like crackers, granola bars, and I just put it in a bag like this just so it'd be easy to carry and just like set at the nurse's station for everyone to enjoy. So that is pretty much everything that I am bringing with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be leaving down below a blog post with everything written out, kind of like my hospital checklist and links to things and all that kind of stuff. So I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.